That is a beautiful sunrise. Look at that. Hello, everyone. This is Rhett Thompson, Blackanese check here, leaving the sweet confines of mainland Florida, headed to my day job in the Florida Keys. Hello. It's 7:12 a.m. in the morning. Hello from Russia. How are you doing? How's it going? Hope all is swell over there. I know it's like, you guys should be well into the afternoon by now, right? It's well in the afternoon. All right, so if you're here for the rebroadcast, remember you can still tap on the screen if you like what you see, like what you hear. That's what all the hearts are about. Periscope is all about hearts and likes and follows and shares. So thank you so much for sharing. Keep hair dry. Yes, my hair is dry. Right now, it is not raining yet. Not quite. We're expecting some rain later on today. But you can see the sun coming through that mist, those clouds over there. It will rain. It is going to rain later on today. So hopefully I can get to the day job before that happens. Before it happens. Right now I'm in Florida City, and I wanted to tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. As we watch the sunrise, I was thinking about this. Okay, so for a lot of you who have checked out the scope or who know me personally, I grew up in Ohio, in Akron, Ohio. Akron, Ohio, what? Yeah, I grew up in Akron, which is a very, at one time was a very industrial town. We were known for making tires. We were once known as the rubber capital of the world, and rubber as in rubber, the latex that comes out of the trees, not that other stuff. Uh, so by the time I hit childhood and stuff, Akron was on a downward, definitely on the downward arch. There was a lot of very working class, but definitely not a booming town. So here's the dealio. Like, my mother's Japanese, my father's black. Hello, I'm sorry, I don't speak Cyrillic, but I hope it's good. Yeah, the Buckeyes. Yes, hello, Brian Edwards. How are you doing? So here's the dealio. My mother and father split up. Hello, Lena. Hello. Haven't seen you on the scope for a while. How are you doing? Hey, E. Woodard. It's good that you joined. I'm just in the beginning of my story as we're watching the sunrise. All right, so here's the deal. My mother's Japanese, my father's black. Good morning, Jake 11. Good morning, Doughboy. Good morning. Let's look at that sunrise, yo. Good morning. It's like 7:15 a.m. Eastern Time, and we're having a good morning. We're on our way to my day job in the Florida Keys, and I'm going to tell you my story. Yeah, the view is pleasant, right? Oh, you're doing your homework. Oh, what time is it over there? Well, it's like you're doing homework. Well, I'm about to start my day of work, so. All right, so here's the deal. All right, I grew up, my mother is Japanese, my father's black. Oh, 5:16, 3:16 after. Oh, so you're just getting out of school. Oh, okay, so it's not bad. No bad. So this will be a good break in your homework. All right, so here's the deal. Okay, so I grew up in Ohio, and my mother is Japanese, my father is black. And they were together, and then my father left us. How am I fine? I am fine. I'm totally fine, actually. I'm very fine. Thank you so much. Just, it looks like traffic is starting to build up. What's up with all of this? Yeah, thank you. Tis a good mix. Tis a good mix. No. They're like, wow. Yes. Oh my gosh. Tell the story. Okay, I'll tell the story. Let me see if we can get back onto this Eye of Mordor. That's what that looks like here. No contact with that. Very extremely limited. Yeah, it is rare. Bright skin. Yeah, wait till you come to my afternoon scope. I'll have my makeup on. I'll feel better. So, thank you, Lena. So here I am. Okay, I'm gonna start the story before people start killing me. Okay, so here's the dealio. I'll do it this way. All right, so do it this way. All right, no, put it back on the inside. All right, I'll do that. Okay, so, and it's probably better for me to tell the story this way anyway. All right, so I grew up in Ohio, in Akron, land of LeBron James, very industrial type of town. And my parents met when my father was in the service in Japan. So my mother is Japanese, and my father is Black American. And wow, this thing won't tap through. Anyway, I'll plow through. Okay, so they they got pregnant with me, and my mom said, yeah. My mom was like, yeah, I really want to go to America. I want to go to America. So they end up in Ohio. Thank you so much. Um, they end up in Ohio. My father ended up leaving my mother. Yeah, it's like olive green. It's got a pepper on top. So my parents divorced, and we were very poor. We were very poor. So basically, my mother had spent all of the money that she had saved in Japan to help put the down payment of the house, to, oh, thank you, put on the down payment of the house, to buy my father a car, to buy him a van, to buy him a motorcycle, because she thought they were going to have this great life in Ohio. So, so he left. So here's my mom in this house, in this upper poverty, lower working class neighborhood, prevent, um, in Ohio with me and my younger sister. My mother was not fluent in English, so we had a very rough time of it. Yeah. So I had a very rough time of it. So in order to kind of like, my mom being Japanese, education is very important. Reading and math, like, when you don't have much, you kind of cling on to the things that you do have. So you try to make the most of everything. So thank you. You try to make the most of what you got. So every Saturday, my mother would take us to downtown Akron. We'd take the bus because my mom didn't. She didn't drive. Um, we would take the bus to downtown Akron to the public library. Oh, hello from France. Just saying what's up. Oh, good. I'm just starting my story here about McDonald's. Don't worry, we'll get to the good part for those who are here from the beginning. So, all right. So every Saturday, my mom would take us to the library because that's where they would have free movies in the children's area, like every Saturday morning, early in the morning. And then we'd watch the movies, and then we would look at the books, and we would check out books, and we would usually leave with like 15, 20 books. And then we would take the bus to go back home. And hello from Israel. Hello, Israel. You're just here in time to in the beginning of my story. Oh, this is my bed story. Barely going to bed. Okay, so I'll make it good. I'll make it good. So basically, we were poor. We would go to the library every Saturday, and we have to take the bus there and the bus back. So the bus stop on the way back home was right in front of McDonald's. Hello from the other side. Hey, how are you doing? So there was a McDonald's in downtown Akron. And I remember thinking as a young child, and I'm talking about like, I was like 3, 4, 5 years old. Hello. How are you doing? How's it going? Hello. So we would wait in front of this McDonald's, and I have, oh, thank you for subscribing. It's everywhere. We would wait in front of this McDonald's to get, to take the bus. And thank you. And I had never been in McDonald's because we were so poor. Every dollar counted. Even like the bus fare to get back and forth downtown, like all that change really counted. My mom was like holding on for dear life financially, and we were on food stamps, and we were getting government assistance. All of that. I do live outside of Miami. Yes, I do. But I'm originally from Ohio, so that's where this story takes place. So the thing is, we never had gone to McDonald's, never ever. But I would watch the commercials on television, and in McDonald's commercials, they make it seem like everything is special. Like, yeah, we're at McDonald's, and you're like, wow, look at them. They look like they're having fun. They're eating their burgers. They're eating their fries, and I was like, wow. Like Ronald McDonald is there. That seems like a magical place. I would love to be there. Yeah, it's pretty good weather here. Let me show you where we go. So I had never been to McDonald's, only saw McDonald's in the commercials, and we could never afford to go to McDonald's. So I didn't dare ask my mom, can we go to McDonald's? Because it was such an expense. And I knew that we didn't have any money, even at that young age. But I could tell my mom could see, like me and my sister would have that look of longing every time we wait in front of that McDonald's, waiting for that bus. So one day, we go to the library, we go watch the movies, we go watch, there we go. We go watch the movies. Now we're at the bus stop, and on this particular Saturday, my mother was like, I know you like the McDonald's. We're gonna go McDonald's. And we were like, oh my God, we're going to McDonald's. We're going to McDonald's. So we go inside the McDonald's, right? And I see the menu. There's hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I was like, oh my God, what do we pick? What do we pick? And my mom was like, no, come over here. Come over here. She told us to sit down. So I was like, oh, maybe we sit down and she's going to order. She was like, no. I know you like hamburgers, so we at McDonald's. She goes into her bag and she reaches out, and there's these bowls of aluminum tins, aluminum foil, and then she starts unwrapping them. My mom had made hamburgers, or her version of hamburgers. They're more like meatballs on bread, on white bread. Because my mom is Japanese, so she didn't grow up with hamburgers and stuff. But she was observing on television what they look like. So she had made basically what looked like gigantic clumps of meat, like meatballs on white bread, because she didn't know buns. She wasn't familiar with that, but we did have white bread. So now we eat hamburger at McDonald's. The thing is, there's an art. If you're not from this country, if you're not familiar with hamburgers, with U.S. hamburgers, okay, what's supposed to happen? You take the meat, you're supposed to flatten them into a patty. You're supposed to flatten them into a patty, and then you're supposed to let the grease from the meat drain from the meat. And then there's a reason why the bread is on this big fat bun, because it's supposed to hold the weight of the meat and the lettuce and the tomato. My mom, we only had white bread because you got to make choices of what food you can buy. So we got this thin white Wonder Bread, and it's absorbing all of the grease from the meat. And then she had taken leaves from the iceberg lettuce and put it on the bread. So now, and it's falling off the leaf of the lettuce is huge. The ball of meat is like this. The tomato is too thick. this greasy ball of meat. But we were eating at McDonald's. Every time I think about going to the library, I think about that. And every time I go to McDonald's, now, it's no big deal. Thank you, I appreciate that. See it? Yeah, my mom, she was trying. And that's the thing, too. I try to remember, my mom is getting older now. She's getting old. She's getting cranky. She's starting to forget stuff. She's starting to get on my nerves. But I try to remember that I think the reason why I get so angry with her and am impatient is because I forget that she's old. I don't know who this person is in front of me with the white hair and the walker and the memory loss. I don't know who that person is. I keep thinking about that woman who made me McDonald's hamburger.